Hello and welcome to episode 6 with me, Anna, an actual nutritionist, where I talk through different diet types and different nutrition myths. This week we are talking about the Mediterranean diet. So previously I've spoken about different kinds of diets, some exclusion diets, different ways of eating, but this is a particular diet that's spoken a lot in terms of physical and mental health, but also looking at the whole lifestyle around this diet. So what is it? What's the literature around it? So the Mediterranean diet has a particular focus on certain foods. So things like your high quantities of fruit and vegetables, beans and pulses, whole grains, portions of oily fish, a certain amount of olive oil for your fats, nuts and seeds, herbs and spices, but as well as that is also the lifestyle around it. So things like eating together and the physical activity around that. So as well as being a diet in terms of what you consume, it's also kind of the bits around that can also be beneficial for you. So it can be really helpful when looking at a diet to think about the whole diet instead of just certain foods, certain nutrients. Typically, nutrients and vitamins really work together. So for example, I've spoken about omega-3 before with brain health. You need your B vitamins to help your omega-3. These things really work together, and that's just one example. And that's why looking at a whole diet type instead of certain superfoods can actually be really helpful. And it also allows a little bit of wiggle room, and it can be more realistic for life. Maybe some days you'll have more of your whole grains, more of your vegetables, and other days you're going to be having more nuts as a snack and things like that. So what is the literature around the Mediterranean diet? So firstly, and I've mentioned it briefly, healthier brain. So there is a reduced risk of dementia, Alzheimer's, cognitive decline. It's a diet that is good for the brain. And in terms of physical health and the body, so it's reduction in cardiovascular disease, so prevention, protection around that, which links to so blood pressure, insulin levels, lipid profiles, inflammation, all of those kind of things. And there is also evidence that it contains a protective role against the onset of cancer as well as diabetes. Overall, it's a good diet type to follow. Now, this doesn't mean it's the only diet type. I think looking at different cultures and what different people eat, it's not the only one that is good. But if you're struggling with somewhere to start in terms of building up a diet that's healthy for your body and your brain, the Mediterranean diet is a really good one to start with. So that is everything from me today, and I will see you next week for episode 7. Make sure you like, follow and subscribe so you don't miss out on more videos. Bye!